doing the intro.
Welcome back to Jamie's podcast. Today we have a wonderful guest, me.
Yes, that is Hefe, our neighborhood schizophrenic that we know.
I have this.
Alan, do a real intro.
I have this awesome friend that I know.
No, we need to have Hefe like doing some schizo shit for the
I
intro.
have this awesome friend, guys, and I'm so glad you've let me on the podcast. I taped 1,000 pillows to my wall because there's just tapping noise on my wall. I don't know if you hear it right now, but I keep hearing it. And I have this awesome friend who disappears whenever I take my meds. I've been skipping out on my meds for a month now. And
Let's see. Is this a recurring problem for you,
yes,
Hefe?
actually. I keep seeing these fur men, as they are called in Moldova.
Furman.
Yes.
Who's streaming? Oh no. Alright, well, yeah. So for today's episode of the Problematic Podcast, we got good pal Hefe, resident schizo. And also we have Alan.
Me, boy.
And we also have Marcus. This week we don't have Ketch or Gavin because
they're fucking
being,
retarded. Wait, can I say that?
Yeah, you can say retarded.
You
don't
can,
worry.
Yeah,
but
actually, I can
you
say
better hope
retarded.
your audience doesn't kill you in 10 years.
Okay, John.
Yeah,
we
you have
fine.
a point
Here's
there.
the. I'm gonna give you some Hefe leaks. All right, you ready?
Hefe leaks, very good.
Hefe Leaks. Our resident corner, Hefe Leaks.
Hefe leaks. Oh, so Jamie?
Hefe, what
So
do you...
as you've been knowing, I've
I'm
been
gonna
doing a deep dive, and as you know, there are furries who would try to groom me.
Oh no.
Yes, tell us about your research into the furries, Hefe. I'd like to
I
hear
have
more.
a lot of screenshots. You are about to be amazed.
Share these to the Discord group. I want to see
Oh,
this.
no, now I have to edit things
I'll
onto
make
the
it
pod. I
as
didn't even do
huge
this
as possible.
when we did the first episode. I didn't even put things on screen.
Just make sure to put the highlighted ones, like the best ones.
Okay.
Best of the
Okay,
best.
so-
Also, I guess I should say this. Hefe, be quiet for a minute. I'm gonna apologize that there was no episode last week. These retards, they didn't show up. It's all their
Didn't
fault.
show up.
You're fucking blaming me.
I fell asleep.
I'm blaming all of you.
You're fucking blaming me.
Why'd you fall asleep? We scheduled.
Look, we
wake up
called
on
it
time,
problematic
motherfucker.
for a reason, okay? We don't even coordinate who
It's part of
talks
the
when.
brand, guys. It's part of the brand.
It's part of the bread.
Part
we
of
don't
the
care about the
brand.
podcast. Anyways, Hefe, as you were saying, Hefe Leaks.
Yeah.
Hefe
All right.
leaks.
I want you to cross their names out in their profile picture, by the way.
No, I'll be. If I remember to put these on screen, I didn't do it last week.
Oh boy.
All right. So there's this one German guy I've been talking to for like the past 8 months now, and there's this one Discord. They really they enjoy my company. I interviewed them. Well, one of them in particular, who was one of them in particular. His name is Axes. He's the owner of something called Yif Castle, and it's like one of the biggest. It's the biggest like furry porn group yet. So it's like 1 in a million. So I met like the king of basically furry porn, I guess.
And Hefe, you're
No.
not a furry, right?
No, I am 100% Belarusian.
Okay.
So is this an undercover op for the Belarusian government?
Absolutely. So Premier Lukashenko wanted to learn more about Western culture, and he was more interested, and he was interested in this particular group called Furry. I have seen things.
How exactly does this benefit the Belarusian government?
So they know what to
Yes,
ban.
that
All right.
is
So
a good
last
question.
week we banned gays.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh.
That's a different country. That's not our opinion. That's Belarus's opinion.
That's their
And,
opinion.
And
That does not
we
reflect
found
what
that
the
most effective
Problematic
way to disperse
Podcast
a
thinks.
riot is slamming an 80-ton armored vehicle at 80 miles per hour into a crowd to disperse it. This is what we call a pro
Watch this
gamer
become
move.
like a pro gamer move.
Yeah, where's the screen? I am so like I am like beginning like number and number and number.
Watch
Here's
like
me-
this become like a Schlatt
here's me,
scenario where it's
talking-
like Hefe doesn't get shit, but we get shit, even though we didn't fucking
Yeah,
say the
Hefe
shit.
doesn't-
You know, we didn't say
Oh, what is this image?
Oh.
Hefe doesn't exist. He disappears when we take our pills.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he
10
does-
years from now,
yeah.
Hefe's gonna be fucking dead.
I'm gonna be in the Marines.
When the podcast comes out, everyone's gonna be like, "Why are they talking to a third? They're talking to a fourth guy. There's only 3 of them. What are they talking about?
No, we don't know. We don't know. Get it out.
All I'm gonna say.
Why are 2 of these people streaming Half-Life?
So as you can
Half-Life
see,
2?
so that the first
Pretty
picture
sure
right
they're
there,
playing Gmod.
that Arctic fella was well, he was about to pass Army Basic, but he fractured his femur. Unfortunate. And you'd actually be surprised how many furries there are in the armed forces.
I'm noticing you're the only one without a profile picture that resembles any of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's called. So see, these furries are actually somewhat of gamers, as in I can make really dark jokes. I made. Yes, I got really lucky that I haven't gotten banned because
Yes.
most furries are like I wouldn't say sensitive, but
Emily A. Cab
yeah,
kind of people.
like they put BLM all that stuff in their profile
no.
picture.
Uh-oh.
Just fine, because obviously Black lives do matter, but
Mark's what's wrong.
you're not
I'm
doing
sweating.
anything if you're putting
I'm
BLM
sweating
in your
bullets.
Twitter profile. You're just being lazy and thinking you're doing something.
I mean, as
That face does
controversial
not
as a
reflect
take
the
that
views
is, he
of the
isn't
problematic
wrong.
podcast.
God. This is not gonna go well.
Once again,
This is
you
gold, dude.
cannot cancel us. Hefe literally does not exist. Good luck finding him.
Yes.
Yeah, and if YouTube does try and send hitmen in Belarus, they're gonna meet like a bunch of angry farmers, dude. They're gonna have to get through the honorable Belarusian.
Are we gonna have a sequel to Waco? Is that what you would say?
Yes, I would, it would be like Waco, but if it was an entire country and it was Slavic people.
Is it gonna be like the intro to like Mortal Kombat, where like it's just like the Sub-Zero's like clan invades Scorpion's a family?
Actually, Mortal Kombat. Did any of you guys watch that?
I
this
watched
week?
it.
I was planning on it. I have it bookmarked from a very legal website. I'm planning to watch it, but I keep forgetting to.
Very good.
Crazy fuck.
Have any of you watched it?
Yes, and I
No
Was
spoilers.
it any good?
it's good. It's good. It's good. I like
Better
it.
than
It
the
was very-
90s one,
Yeah,
but it didn't have the
it's
charm
very
of the 90s.
fast and
I've heard
faithful.
the opposite.
There's movies like,
I heard-
like Doom and stuff like that. There's been very few very good interpretations.
Don't talk
of,
about Doom Annihilation.
of a video game.
Don't talk about Doom Annihilation, please.
Well, he's
Yes,
not talking
yeah.
about Doom Annihilation. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the one
No,
with
he's talking
Dwayne
about the one with
Johnson.
The Rock.
I've
And
seen Doom Annihilation. That one
Carl
was,
Urban.
that was a bad one.
Doom Annihilation. The whole point of that was, guys.
You're gonna have to censor this
Feminism, am I
image.
right?
Yes.
This
Women
screenshot,
are
by the way.
strong.
So this one, I've been talking to this German guy for 8 months. Right? He's a funny fellow. I might get shot. Lukashenko might. My uncle Lukashenko might have me this. My uniform stripped from me, and I might get shot for saying this. He's a bit of a gamer. I know you're not supposed to give furries the gamer label. You're never supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But he's a bit of a gamer, as in he's like stock German man. He makes some jokes about eugenics sometimes, and that's really based for a German guy.
German people are pretty funny. I like them.
So he's been playing these mind games. He's been trying to like corrupt me,
Mind games.
but it's not been working.
Excuse me?
He
What kind of practices is he doing?
He tries to twist my words against me, and it's all a bit. It's a funny joke. Because so far, 1 second.
he has to go deal with the demons. He has to go deal with the. Wait, we're gonna
Hold
still
on,
hear his audio. I'm
quick
gonna
talk,
still be able to
boys.
hear his audio track.
Oh god.
Quick talk.
Yeah.
You guys, well, let's discuss like certain genres of people that exist on the internet while we're on the subject of furries.
Yes.
Did you guys hear about the raids in Russia for cam girls and whatnot? They've been cracking
I
down
heard
on
about
cam-
it, but like you
cam
never
girls.
you never like specifically explained why they're doing this shit.
Well, I haven't
or,
looked
like,
I haven't looked into
haven't
it,
heard
but
of this.
apparently a ton of cam girls were essentially swatted, like on stream.
Yeah.
Multiple ones. They're like raiding houses and just, I guess, ceasing the thoughterry, as one would say. I'll look
Is this
more
because
into that.
they
I'm
haven't
curious.
paid their taxes or something?
I don't know. It seemed
Was
like
this
there
only
was
a Russian
multiple
thing?
girls. I think it's only Russian because it was multiple girls in like homes.
Yeah.
Like I guess you would call them like cam horse stations or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or quote unquote studios.
Is this like? Is this
Yeah.
like something? Is this like a Russian law that's like no thoughterry, and then they broke
Probably.
the rules, so now they're swatting them?
I don't want to say anything on it yet without knowing, you know.
Yeah.
But I will look more into
Well, we
it.
are a podcast. You can Google it.
Well, we
You
could
have the
Google it, but I'm playing Dead Rising 2 in the background, and no one
Speaking
can
of
see
Dead
it.
Rising 2, me and Alan had a talk with the voice actor of Chuck Green, and he fucking taught me how to like kind of like basically act like Chuck Green or bring in my inner Chuck Green, and it was really interesting because he's a very genuine
So, guys,
guy.
we have Chuck Green on the podcast.
No.
Hey,
I
buddy,
would
get
not
the hell
want
away
Chuck
from my
Green-
bike.
I would not want Chuck Green to be disgraced.
Yeah,
this podcast.
honestly, yeah,
He's a very sweet guy. He
very
essentially
wholesome.
told both Marcus and another fan to say fuck you towards him.
Yeah. Like it's basically like in order, I guess, to get to like warm up again in character, you kind of have to like tilt your head right. And you just gotta go like fuck you, and then the more you do it, you gotta get deeper, and you gotta like be more intense, like fuck you, and then you kind of I guess you get into character, and somehow it fucking works. I don't know how, but it just fucking does. It's really weird, but it's interesting.
On a side note of all this, so in the Discord call right now, Hefe is both muted and deafened. But when I'm going to be editing this, whatever he's doing, I'm going to be hearing. So for all we know, he could be chanting demon runes, going, "Oh, like trying to summon the antis.
I feel like it's gonna.
Antichrist."
If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's gonna be a bunch of drunk Belarusian noises.
Yeah, but
Hefe is actually purposely talking right now, like just
Yeah.
saying, like, "Jamie, I know you're editing this. You're gonna hear this, and
you can hear this.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna keep saying the N-word."
You sound like you're fucking like trying to do like a Ben Shapiro impression, like Jamie.
Honestly, yeah.
Hypothetically, I'm speaking right now.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, let's say this podcast fails.
Hypothetically, let's say this
It will
podcast fails,
fail.
and
It failed
we get
last week.
we get canceled 10 years from now on. Hypothetically,
Wouldn't doubt it.
But I guess while Hefe is gone, we could discuss the other topic. EDP.
oh,
Should he have gotten
Yeah,
the
that's
cupcake?
gonna be a
yes or
large
no?
yikes for me. I'm gonna take a note out of what Mudahar said in one of
okay.
his recent videos. How hard is it to not groom children? Like Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ!
It's
it
it's a
isn't
pretty
that
challenging
fucking
thing,
hard,
you know?
bro. But holy fuck, man. Another thing that I discovered this baby photo of EDP. It's so fucking funny and all right, here I'll try to find it and I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah, try to find it.
Hold on.
Yeah,
It's
please
such a
do.
fucking good image.
Enters that prison 445.
But how, like,
And apparently
my question is not.
apparently
what? Speak.
he also like showed photos of his shit to the girl
Oh
apparently.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
holy
there's a lot of stuff that's yikes. But also something I was looking into. The guy that caught him, or rather the
Is it-
group,
yeah.
predator poachers, they also have a questionable history, I guess you could say. I mean, I knew of their existence before the whole situation happened because it's a boomer I follow. Pretty base boomer, by the way. But I'm not gonna shout him out because I feel like he'd cringe at our podcast. But yeah.
Get him on the podcast.
I don't know. Interesting history. Predator poachers has.
Predator poachers, come on the podcast to defend yourself.
Oh my! Hold on.
That'd be pretty
I
kick.
just found this, and this is quite alarming to me. This is
What
an
happened?
actual post, by the way.
Oh yikes!
Yeah.
Jamie, you
You
will
can run,
be
but you
able to
can't hide. Boom,
choose
cap.
whether or not you put that.
Yikes.
It's gonna be a large yikes from me. Hopefully for the audience too. And if there's not a yikes from the audience,
Also,
I will be shocked.
apparently, so I'm pretty sure y'all know Ray William Johnson, right?
Is
Yeah.
that the guy in Postal
Doing your
2?
mom.
Are you fucking
I
retarded or
look.
something?
No?
I don't remember. There was a
Do you
funny
not,
guy
do you
in
not
Postal
remember?
2
Do
you
you
had to
not
defend.
remember your favorite Martian? Do you not remember that shit?
I've never watched it. I can't
The
say I
guy,
have.
Okay,
the guy who made the "Doing Your Mom"
Yeah,
song.
Okay, yeah, that's actually yeah.
Okay, that's much better
Yeah.
for understanding.
And you're thinking of Gary Coleman. That's the little fucker that was in Postal 2.
yeah, I was thinking
Retard.
of Gary Coleman.
But anyways, so they basically paid EDP to like kind of like do like cameos every now and then on the show that Ray William Johnson was doing at the time, on YouTube, and I think they paid him like $3,000 or $4,000, right? And the day he got the money, right? A lot of it was like spent on questionable shit. Apparently, I'm not sure if it's true or not. Like, I'm only like remembering what I learned through a documentary on YouTube. Is that like he spent quite a lot of it on porn, specifically on like foot porn shit and Brazzers.
EDP or Ray William Johnson?
No, well, what?
You said he spent $3,000. EDP or Ray William Johnson?
EDP. Sorry, I didn't specify. Yeah. And I don't know. The man's, and apparently you know that meme where it's like, so the other day I shot my fucking dog. You know that funny clip? The big funny
yeah.
dog? Yeah, he
shot the dog
he
across
actually
the street.
fucking did it. He actually shot the fucking dog. Cause apparently the dog, the neighbor's dog, wouldn't shut the fuck up, right? And he said, fuck you, I'm gonna shoot the dog. Like, and at first I thought it was just like, for the bit, like, I'm gonna pretend I shot a dog.
Yeah,
he actually fucking shot the dog.
Oh no!
And honestly, I'm surprised he didn't get his guns license taken away from him, or like I feel like maybe yes, maybe no, I'm not sure. But like he's also a big gun person. Like he has a very nice collection of guns.
Mm-hmm. My whole thing with the EDP situation is, why in the video when he was getting like cornered with it, why did the first thing he said was, "Yeah, I came here for a cupcake."
Cupcake.
What was the cupcake thing about?
And he did
I'm pretty sure he wanted to like
the fist
charisma check his way out of it. He's like, "Oh, can I get a fist bump?"
Yeah.
Is that a meme? I'm gonna make that a meme myself of charisma of like Fallout New Vegas text speech.
God. Charisma check failed.
Charisma check.
That's what he was trying to do with the fist bump when he fist bumped the guy.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, yo, come dab me up," and it didn't work. And then also with that, he confessed to everything.
Yeah.
He didn't even try to deny. Like when the guy said, "You're out here, and I think instead of titling the video, a 13-year-old girl tried to hook up with me. You shot the video. I had sex with a 13-year-old girl." He says, "Yeah, that'd get a lot of hits." And then EP goes, "Yeah, I think it would. Yeah." Like what?
Fucking Christ.
I don't get it, man. What goes through your brain of, I'm going to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
That's a very good question, and
I feel like it's some underlying trauma or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, the man.
He said himself.
The man, all his life was
Right,
like.
I'm gonna have to edit out
like
so much fucking audio from that. But my mother just came.
Oh man.
No, I got it, Hefe.
Don't worry, Hefe. We were talking about a very
Hefe, can you
controversial
specify
subject,
what happened?
pedophilia.
My mother is unfortunately has
I'll edit all
late
that,
stage
Hefe.
dementia.
Don't worry.
So
Jamie,
she
can you send the audio to me so I can just listen
yeah.
to
Hefe, were you praying to the Antichrist
I had to
again?
explain to her like, Mother,
you're
it's
praying to
gonna
the
look a
Antichrist
little bit
behind
like
the
a
scenes.
mess down there, but don't freak out. And because she has late stage dementia, she's gonna forget that. She comes down my room screaming.
Oh, no!
I immediately mute, and she starts fucking screaming like a banshee. And I just get pissed off, and I just say so many things to her at once because she's thick-skulled and stupid. And I let her downstairs immediately. As soon as she kicked down my door, I'm like, "Oh Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to deafen here." And I had to kick down my door, take her downstairs, explain to her everything again. She didn't.
Could we
listen,
hear them
got
on
my
the
father.
microphone though?
Father tried to knock some sense into her with the same reasoning that I used, words. My father's not going to go like, "Stupid woman," like fucking punch her at like a million pounds of force and kill her. No. No. I wish though. Sometimes. Hey, Belarusian coach, man.
I thought you said that's what he did.
Part, you get done.
Holy shit! Yikes! Oh.
Irrefutably based. Is that naked Thanos?
Get gone. But yeah, we were talking about what is this image? Marcus, what is this image you put in the chat?
What is this?
JV, if you do put this on the video, like make sure to censor the guy's face.
I'm going to put this in the video. This has to go. What is going on in this picture?
It's part of a separate friend group. Alan and
Oh my
I
god,
are
why
in,
is he
and,
so bony?
What is this?
So
What is
every
this
single time this
Yeah, but
individual
this is my father.
joins the Discord call, you turn
This
on
is
his
my
camera.
father, this is
You're
my
gonna
mother.
you best expect like a show, cause like he's gonna like do some really stupid shit. Every now and then he does like really cool lightsaber tricks.
It's essentially like Hefe's
I haven't even
Goku
read the
face.
comics.
Yeah, Goku.
It is very good. It is very good.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna have to edit so many images to this.
Wait, speaking of that, have any of you guys watched Invincible in here?
No.
Huh.
No. I've been too busy watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is also something we could talk about.
Okay,
if
you
I
basic
have
ass
not
Marvel
watched
retard.
any of that.
you have not
Consume
watched it?
more merchandise,
Marcus, have you
retard.
watched
Yes.
Marcus, you've watched it?
I only watched the first episode.
You remember,
That was like when
the
it
furry
came out
gamer
because
war?
like
Remember the
my
furry
sister
gamer?
was here at the time, and she was
All
like,
I'm gonna say,
You don't remember? There's an entire wiki.
Hefe, what
what
is the context of these?
Hefe, what are these?
Oh!
Hefe, what are these?
No, not yet. We're planning.
Yeah, dude, that shit was so fucking funny. I
Wait,
enjoyed
the furry
it.
gamer war.
Yeah,
Excuse
it
me?
was. Do you guys not remember?
Wait.
this?
You're telling me
It was
there's
very
another
good.
furry
It was
war that
very good.
happened?
Wait. It was a big thing on TikTok. Like it was like every fucking meme page that I knew was like posting this shit, and it was fucking hilarious.
Well, Marcus, I'm not a 16-year-old girl. I don't go on TikTok.
I didn't go on TikTok. This shit like was like blew up to the point where it was on Instagram.
Yeah, half
didn't
of
see it.
Instagram posts are like TikTok nowadays.
Yeah. Like most of them are not even like funny at all. They're just like you can just watch it with a straight face the entire time.
I also want to say this is something that we don't have to talk about. If you don't want to, I could cut it out. But so Alan? What's going on with your meme page, and why is Marcus posting VTubers on it?
So I used to own a meme page and be funny on it, and then I told Marcus, hey, since you have the ability to post videos and whatnot, why don't you run the page for a bit until I actually like feel like posting again? And the man schizo posts like Joker. Now, imagine this. I'm gonna set the tone though.
I can read some of the captions if you want.
Imagine Joker was locked in a room for 10 years with only HoloLive memes, a version of Hefe inside of their head.
Well, yeah, you actually had someone
And
who was
political
unironically
4chan.
schizophrenic on the
Do
podcast.
you want me to
with my
read
mother.
some of the
You probably-
captions,
You have,
to
you
you,
have
Jamie?
audio of me arguing with my
No,
mother. and
Jamie,
talking
say
about
no.
eugenics.
We already have one schizo in the podcast. We
Like,
don't need more.
Never,
Here's
dude.
here-
Holy shit! I was arguing with her, and she paused, and she said, she's like screaming at like 2,000 decibels, and she's
Hefe's
like,
mother
maybe I should
cameo
drink
what?
tea, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm arguing with my son. Why? There's so much mess everywhere. Everywhere. No, but I've seen her like freak out over like a drop of water like on the counter, on like the counter, and like it was like not uniform and everything else, and she like went batshit. It's funny.
Dear God.
Alright. So, what I miss after Alan said that Marcus is schizo posting VTubers on his
Do you want me to
meme
read
page,
some of
I
the
had
good
to go get
captions?
food.
Here,
What?
Here, you guys talk. I'm gonna look for some like good captions that I made.
That you made on his meme account.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I run the meme account
Also,
anymore.
Marcus.
Uh.
So Marcus also runs an Instagram account. I can censor this.
No,
if you
yeah,
don't want it in there,
don't
but
mention it
it's,
at all, right? Here, all
I
right.
won't mention it, but I will mention.
Here's one of them, all right. Shut your shit. I can't fucking stand it. How the fuck should I understand you when you're wearing a red spacesuit? Please shut the fuck up. There are too many voices. Can I only fucking
Man's
hear
losing
one?
his mind reading the caption.
And then here, let me go on the other account Jamie mentioned, and
But okay, so on this account Marcus has, I posted a comment because Instagram's weirdly like allowing porn,
Yeah.
or, like hentai, like they're allowing it now.
after a
And
nice
so he
day of
posts hentai,
harassing
and I would go in the
minorities on the
comment.
internet. Oh God.
he posts hentai on this account, and
Every
I
now and
comment, he's posting hentai now, and I clap. And then, like, I get people commenting, like, oh, you don't like it? I said, no, I do. And then I get, like, 5 people
Look at
DMing
this
me.
ad I just got.
Going,
listen,
hey,
man, some of my
imposter.
followers are
Like this.
fucking weird
No,
as
no.
fuck. Like, they're just like.
Instagram communities can either be beautiful or horrifying.
Actually, yes. Yes. my lady, look at my imposter.
All right. Real question, fellas. Would you invest in a sus blanket?
Yes.
And would it snap your neck?
Forget about the sus blanket, fat Chino Moreno blanket.
Fat Chino.
Are we
Fat
we're gonna
Chino
talk
Moreno
about Fat
blanket.
Chino Marino again?
No, okay. Let's
Is this episode gonna be named Fat Chino Moreno Blanket? Like the first 10 episodes is gonna be like funny Chino
Chino
Moreno.
Moreno.
Every episode?
Every episode.
I feel bad for Chino Moreno though if he ever finds this
if
podcast
he does
because
find
like
this, like, oh, I'm gonna feel like
Chino,
really
Every
bad.
episode is gonna be
if you
titled
do find
Fat
this
Chino
podcast, I've never listened to your
Come on,
music. I've listened to
defend
like
yourself.
2 songs, but I apologize.
Chino,
So,
I also
I've never
apologize in
listened to
advance.
That is
I
a
also
man being
fucking
held
love-
hostage by a furry in the
Me and
images
the
that
boys
Hefe
were
is sending.
playing
Dear God.
COH2, and it was a joke match. We said, oh, it eventually turned into something that we just did religiously. We said, all right, we did like the Wolfenstein mod for Company Heroes 2. Or Skin, because COH2 is gay, and the fact that it doesn't allow actual like 3D models. It only allows the changing in profile, the pictures of the units and the stats of them. So we joked that it's that we were assaulting Yif's head compound. You know, like Death's head from Wolfenstein. Just replaced the beginning of Death with the Yif. And let me see if I can find the video. It's in a chat somewhere.
This episode is slowly turning more and more chaotic.
Yes.
Last week,
Honestly, yeah.
last week, the podcast, it was very chaotic, and I was like, we should tone this down. We should all talk one at a time, get it all together. And we're 20 minutes in this episode, we're all screaming over each other about Fat Chino Marino.
Listen, man.
Right.
Chino Moreno is a legend. All right.
Yes.
I also have a topic later that pretty much I think me and Marcus will only be able to discuss on.
What is it?
And that's
New revolution has occurred. Assault all femboys on site. What the fuck was going on?
Fat Chino Marino?
What time did I post this?
But anyways, like I was saying, there's only one. I have a topic that I think only me and Marcus are going to be able to discuss, and that's Nagatoro.
I never watched the first episode because I canceled my.
You haven't watched?
No.
You never watched it? Damn. The thing about Nagatoro is that like I won't talk about the anime right now because literally all it is just guys. This is a softcore hentai pretty much.
Well, when I read the first 2 volumes.
But what I will say is that Twitter lost their fucking minds when this anime came out.
Yeah.
So what happened was, like, Nagatoro as a character, she's tan. She's white, but she's tanned. And
Doing the blackface. Doing the blackface.
And, people on Twitter, because they have 2 brain cells that are active, sometimes only one, and that one is sometimes split between 2 people, they thought that, because, people are making Nagatoro their profile pictures on Twitter, people took that as a sign of these people are being racist because they're putting a black girl as their profile picture when Nagatoro isn't even black, and people say that, and then they call them racist.
Do you honestly expect any brain activity from anyone that uses Twitter?
At this point, the definition of racism has been
I use
lost
Twitter,
in
and I
Twitter.
think
Yes, but people.
I use Twitter, and every time I go on there, I lose brain cells.
Yes,
I
but
don't-
people take Twitter seriously.
I
and
only
that's
go
the
on Twitter
scary
for
part.
the art, man. That's all I do.
The art, he says.
And sometimes VTubers would
Fuck
be
was
doing
that?
schizoid posting and saying really out of pocket
Didn't
shit.
Netflix make a VTuber?
What?
Netflix made a VTuber.
Excuse me?
Netflix made a VTuber. Yeah.
What do you mean? Like
I think their name is like
officially, or-
in.
Like, like a mascot
Alright,
or a fucking?
What I know, I read this on IGN. I think it was. 'Cause it popped up on my
IGN.
phone as a recommended article. No, listen to me. I also fact checked this and it was true. So, I think their name is like NOK or something. And what it is Netflix made a VTuber, on YouTube, and they stream on YouTube, and the whole point is to promote Netflix and what anime is on Netflix.
Oh my.
And they said the reason they did this is because YouTube is a larger platform than they are, and so they're trying to get the weebs over, basically.
I mean, at least they acknowledge that.
I'm looking at the character right now. It is essentially bootleg Watame, but like black and white slapped onto it, and
I
have not seen
the can't be right.
I mean, have you seen all the super chatted YouTubers on, YouTube? They're all Hololive or.
I don't think the model looks
Yeah,
bad.
here's a good image of me trolling him, trolling a furry.
What?
Speaking of super chat, I have a meme for this. Hold on, I have a meme for this.
Hefe's political views do not reflect how we feel as a
if you can't slap
podcast.
this onto the fucking video.
Hefe has no political views because he does not exist.
I know you can't put an
Alan,
image on
you
screen.
fucking son.
But can you put Pickle Rick on screen?
For context as to why
I cannot
Marcus
put this
said
on
that,
screen.
I am playing Dead Rising.
I cannot put this on screen. I cannot put that image on screen.
Alright, how about this?
Pickle Rick.
I'm not putting this
He
image on
turned himself
screen
into a
either.
pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
I'm not putting.
Jesus Christ, you
I'm not
sound
putting
like
this
the
image on
Joker.
screen either because this could get me down for like blood and gore.
You just censor it. Censor it. You know how to edit shit. Oh.
I could put this image.
Hold on, I feel like we could get Muffin here to drop into the podcast. Let's see if we can.
He'd have to record his audio and he's on his
Here's
phone.
an image with no context.
Oh, he's
Not
on his
gonna
phone.
work.
He's on his phone and he'd have to record his audio.
He would also be using his fucking shitty AirPods mic, and God, whenever I hear that, I just like, it physically hurts me.
Image with no context. This. I am so sorry for the people listening to this on Spotify. This is basically just turned into a video podcast now, where we're looking at images.
Yeah, and Marcus seems to be
I'm
dying
sorry.
in the call.
Marcus, what's wrong?
What happened?
Marcus, what's
I
wrong?
don't know. I
don't know.
you know how I mentioned how I have this random adrenaline that kicks in every day.
So, first off, I'd like to thank you for having me on the podcast. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm calling because I think my goldfish is being impregnated by a U.S. senator by using the bodies of extraterrestrials from through Jupiter.
I see.
We as the problematic podcast cannot fix these problems. I'm sorry.
I would like to state something. Super Monkey Ball promotes racism.
What?
How? How? Wait, how?
I-
Wait, no, hold on. Wait a second. Here.
I don't know,
Look,
it's just like random
Hefe is saying
blabbering.
some out-of-pocket stuff, but you crossed the line.
I'm just blabbering whatever comes out of my mind, alright?
I like
Super
it when they
Monkey
put the
Ball has
monkeys
been
in
on
the
my
ball
mind.
and they roll them around.
Funny monkey in the
What
ball.
is Super Monkey Ball? Is that the one with like the monkey in the ball? Like I've never played
Oh,
it, so
Super Monkey Ball.
No,
I
Alan.
wonder what it's about.
No, Alan, it's about the whale on a plate.
Okay, look, it can be something. Why am I drinking coffee as a guy's aiming a gun at me? Okay, anyway.
It's like-
I've
it's
never
like the-
really
it's like
played
the
Super Monkey Ball.
Equivalent to like asking, what's that one game called? I forgot the name of it. It's like where you mine and craft and shit. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay,
I
but
don't know.
Minecraft
Isn't
is
it
an
called, like,
iconic
Terraria or
game.
something?
Yeah, so is Super Monkey Ball.
Not
retard.
saying that Super Monkey Ball isn't, but I mean, not iconic enough for me to remember it.
It's like one of Sega's like fucking like golden
Oh, it's a
days.
Sega game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Sega game. It's the only thing keeping Sega.
Sorry,
afloat.
but I worship AAA companies.
Speaking of Sega, can we like talk about Chris
Bethesda
Chan for a bit?
Bethesda worshipper. Chris
Yeah.
Chan. What Chris Chan do this time?
Nothing.
something?
It's just like he's just an interesting.
I have a video of Chris Chan jerking off. On my
dude,
computer
share it
somewhere.
right away, bro. Come on.
Also,
But yeah, we could.
I cannot.
we talk about
It is
Chris
for any viewers that came from the Doom video that Jamie made, you guys in the call, what are your opinions on Bethesda adding new cosmetic DLC that you have to pay for?
Okay, look. I think it's fine. And I don't care.
Yeah, I think so too. It's for the people that missed out on the event. It kind of
It's for-
incenses it makes people want to play the game more, so they don't miss out and have to pay. So you remember the unicorn skin that you would get for
Yeah.
subscribing on Twitch, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, if you had Twitch Prime.
Yeah, you have to pay, or you can pay if you want to get the skin now.
Really?
$5.
Okay, $5.
Which isn't that bad
yeah,
for
it
a
isn't- it
price.
isn't that
Yeah.
And also you could buy the entire. You know how there's seasons in Doom Eternal. You could buy the entirety of all the cosmetics that you got in season 1 for $9.
I mean, it's kind of fair for the people who
that's it.
missed out, if you think about it.
I guess,
Yeah, it's fair.
like-
And I think the only reason people are upset is because they said we won't have microtransactions. And then they have microtransactions, but it's
It's like
It's microtransactions
They're
that benefit
skins
people
from
that
years
weren't
ago.
able to do it in the first
Yes.
place.
they're literally microtransactions from like the first 2 months the game came out.
and it's not even a
Yeah.
What?
It'd be really funny
What?
if I were to delete the audio right now and it just sounds like you're talking.
I would actually prefer if you do not do that, Hefe, because then I'll have to scrap this whole episode.
Yeah.
You should have 2 versions of the
Alright.
episode, one with Hefe and one without.
It's a good ending, the
Episode
bad ending.
2A, episode 2B.
Oh, so wait, you say you'd censor anything I said that it's messed up, right?
Yes, but it's preferred that you don't try.
I prefer you don't do
Yeah.
that.
Because, you know, we don't...
So theoretically though, if I were to do a pogo stick epic awesome jump. So you remember, guys, in Stick Figure episode Awesome 7 when where that 6-year-old like guy with a neck beard kidnaps that 9-year-old? That was really messed up. I think that was a good episode though. And I wrote a review on that, and when I was writing a review on it, I was writing about how there should have been more pogo sticks in the episode, and because there was no pogo sticks in the episode, I punched my monitor out. I went up to my mom and I smothered her with a pillow, and I think it was awesome.
I don't even know what the fuck
You
just
just...
Hefe needs to become a more recurring character.
Yeah, I
We're
was so
replacing
angry
Gavin
when,
on the podcast with Hefe.
Yeah, fuck you, Gavin.
We love Gavin,
Fuck you,
though.
Gavin.
I know, I do.
We love Gavin, but
I swear to God, if you put any of the audio in with me arguing with my mother, I will.
I will
Just
not put that
put it in
in,
the
Hefe.
background, make it
Don't
really
worry.
faint. Like, you know, like those ASMR videos where it's like ASMR, you are playing Modern Warfare 2 while you're fucking yeah.
Alright,
You
Jamie,
just
just in the video, make a cut right here.
You just hear that in the background.
Yeah, just make a cut right here for the video, and then just
Jesus Christ. Okay.
put Modern Warfare
Everyone,
2.
shut up! Alan, what are you saying?
Oh, God damn it, did you not hear me? Okay. At this part of the video, just put a cut of that.
No, because Marcus was screaming like a retard.
Yeah, Marcus, you gotta cease your spurginess.
No, retard, but go on.
Okay, anyway. Back to the subject on Hefe being Hefe.
Okay, so I think that in Stogopic episode 12, there should be in awesome epic stick figure adventures. There should be this part where I'm getting like a seared bite from this Impossible Whopper. It's not that good, but I think it's really cool. And quite frankly, I think sorry, I was gonna message from someone. It was a picture of George Floyd.
Oh boy.
No.
I'm getting more of a seared bite on the Impossible Whopper than I am getting the actual. Wait, no, please, no! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna trip. I don't want to do. I'm gonna tell you right now that I wanted to bite this Impossible. Like, no. But I'm just trying to get fast. Your Impossible Whopper PK is better than your actual Whopper PK. Your Impossible Whopper is better than your actual Whopper. It has more of a seared bite.
we
It
have
has more
not
of a
sped
cookout
this
bite.
up.
It just tastes better.
This is
Is
him
this
talking
like a Slim
normally.
Shady song?
You get back in the bag. That bite so flavor my right now. And
Yeah.
it
Just
works so
losing
well,
his
it literally
mind.
complements the lettuce. Like, I'm not even mad that I'm biting up, and I'm not even mad that I'm eating lettuce right now and tomatoes. You can't really taste the onion because the sear on the plant-based situation right here, it's so strong you barely get onion, but the onion's there, so when you get the crunch off of it with a bite of soft bun action. SPA, Burger King, you're onto something. And I like where you're going, beat Burger King. The Impossible Whopper, son, let's go. I think
What
that's
the
all I
fuck?
I understood about 2 words of all that, and for the podcast listeners, I'm sorry for what you've just had to hear. If Hefe said anything racist in that, it does not reflect the views
Yes,
of the
yes.
Out of 10, Hefe, what would you rate the burger?
It's pretty good. I haven't had it.
Pretty good. I haven't had it.
So I think, because we're all running out of topics, we're all kind of retarded.
Whoa.
I think we should
Topics?
now
Dude,
go.
I'm literally a grown man in a hamster ball doing hamster roleplay.
Shut the fuck up about Dead Rising for a second. Can we do the Florida thing now? Because I like the Florida news.
That's what I was just about to move to.
Okay.
That's what I was just about to move to. We should go to the what's happening in Florida corner.
I really like the fucking the baby dinosaur. That one was fucking good.
The
That was a
baby
good
dinosaur.
All right, Marcus,
So-
what's
so
happening this week
today-
in Florida?
Well, it's Jamie. That's gonna.
That's
read it
my
now,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see.
I've researched this.
I'm illiterate.
So today in Florida, about 21 hours ago, so technically it wasn't today, but it was close enough. A Florida man allegedly shoots and kills other men during dispute in a Starbucks drive-thru.
Well, it doesn't
something
sound
more
very
spicy.
chaotic, but
we need something
That
more
doesn't
spicy.
sound very chaotic.
Yeah,
Dig
honestly.
deeper.
But
It's not
right
as
below
awesome as
that,
crazy.
Mhm.
right below that, there is. Give me a minute. Florida woman fires shots into Sam's Club after crashing car into Sam's Club.
okay, now that one's better.
Yeah.
So this woman drove into Sam's Club, crashed through the front, and started firing
What the
shots.
fuck is up with Florida women, man?
I don't know.
It's because Florida has a very funny drug problem, and I think it's like one of the states with like the funniest, like oldest.
Really? I
population.
thought it was like Oklahoma with the drug problem. Didn't they like legalize a bunch of stuff?
Who the fuck? Wait, wasn't it like Oregon that like legalized heroin?
Yeah,
or something
Oregon.
like that?
I mixed up the O's.
Oh my god, dude! I mean, hey, at least you get a bunch of the addicts off the streets.
Yeah,
so maybe too busy killing each other.
you have the point there. It's
Pretty metal approach, but
as,
yeah.
As what the one guy
Also-
from Godzilla said, let them fight.
Also, I would like
But this is
to
pretty much my
add.
reaction every time.
I would like to add something to the Florida corner. Every time we do this on the day, I will search up Florida Man, and then the day we record this.
Florida man.
So we're recording this on May 1st, and I googled Florida Man May 1st, and this is great. So, drunk Florida man kicked out of library told cops he was Jason Bourne.
Was he Jason Bourne?
That's a pretty good threat. That's a pretty good threat.
He is not Jason Bourne. He is not.
How
Jason
are we sure
Bourne.
it isn't
I will
Jason
post
Bourne?
an image of this man. I will post an image of the man in the chat.
If anything, wait. No, never mind. My brain stopped.
I'll post an image of him in the chat.
You don't know if he's saving the world? I mean, hey man.
I'm getting more of a sheer bite from the Impossible Whopper, but you know.
Is Hefe eating another Impossible Whopper?
Also today, that happened in Florida. Florida man attacks 3 women on vacation, hits one with a brick.
Holy shit!
Did she live?
Also, that's the guy that said he was
I
Jason
don't know.
Bourne.
He kind of
Yikes.
looks like Jason Bourne.
Let's.
He doesn't look like the agent type, but I mean, he looks like his name would be Jason.
Yo, is that Linus Tech Tips?
Don't disrespect
He's
funny
really gone
GPU
downhill.
man like that.
Also, what happened on May 1st in 2020, Florida man accused of sexual battery burning woman's hair.
What the fuck?
What did he burn her hair with?
I don't know. I'm about to find out. I'm interested. What did he do to this woman's hair to burn it? Did he pull out like a lighter, or did he pull out a whole ass
This reminds me
flamethrower?
of that one scene from American Psycho where they do that threesome thing, and like the dude fucks up the 2 women.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you not remember that scene from American Psycho?
I've never watched American Psycho.
You never watched American Psycho?
I'll do it. You just gotta remind me.
Oh my. And you fucking.
So yeah, American Psycho is pretty much like when the imposter is sus. When the
Yes.
imposter is sus. Get out of my head. Get
You
out
know,
of my head.
yeah, that's a good accurate representation of
Okay, well the headline is misleading because you see burning hair and you think like he pulls out a flamethrower and turns her into the Human Torch. No, all he did was he took his cigarette and burned her hair with it.
That's it?
Now it's put on the news. What the fuck?
That's it.
I mean, it's fucked, but that's it?
Also, Florida man stabs his roommate to attempt to release Satan and turns night on himself. And he is quoted with saying, "Satan is still in me." That also happened on May 1st in Florida.
Man,
gonna be a
what
yikes.
is up with May 1st? I mean, there's a revival of Titanfall too, and there's this.
They want Respawn to update their game, but Respawn was like, "Oh, we're just gonna do a free weekend. We're not gonna update our game."
We're gonna focus on
teasing.
Apex Legends because that's where all the cool kids are.
Hey, Apex Legends isn't that bad. It's just a battle royale. That's the real problem.
No,
It's fucking.
no,
I don't
it's
like
pretty-
it.
I don't know. I like the
I don't like
universe.
it
I don't like Apex much.
There are people that are thinking that
The
them doing
universe
this,
is just Titanfall, though, mind you.
isn't it? Doesn't it take place in the Titanfall universe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
One of the
literally.
new characters
It does,
is the
it does.
daughter of one of the villains in Titanfall 2.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Viper. I got good tone.
But is it the like? There are people that saw the free weekend for Titanfall 2 and immediately went like, Titanfall 3, Titanfall 3.
No, it's because a bunch of people got together on Twitter and said, "Hey, let's just celebrate Titanfall 2 for being a great game and like get on May 1st." Yeah. Titanfall 2, I'm guessing like the devs or something saw that and they're like, "You know what? Yeah, let's make it free for the weekend so people can enjoy."
That was the point. They wanted the devs to not only see the game, but the hope is that they actually update their game and add more content, because they want the devs to understand that, hey, you know, we like the Titanfall that's not basically a battle royale without the Titans. You know, because that's what Apex Legends is. It's just Titanfall 2. It's just Titanfall 2 without the Titans and the characters and wacky abilities. It's all Apex Legends is and will ever be. Where Titanfall 2 is the Chad superior game because it has sock and bop and robots.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about superior games here, I also want to bring this up. So Doom Eternal is it got leaked that it's getting a time trial mode, and I am very excited on that.
Well, it wasn't leaked. Hugo Martin literally said it on the stream.
Oh, he said it himself. I don't watch those streams because one, my internet is really garbage, and I can't really watch streams, and two, I find it boring. Just
pretty informative.
Watch a guy
You'd be surprised.
Didn't he speak on because in the Doom community, there's the whole meme right now of full auto versus
He was thinking of buffing it, or at least that's what the whole meme is.
Yeah, I don't even know where that started. All I know is that it became pretty big a meme in the Doom community of full auto versus sticky bomb. Which, by the way, sticky bomb is a better attachment than full auto.
Yeah.
How about a full auto sticky bomb?
I think when's this end now? Because I really ran out of.
You gotta go right now. I mean, if you can go, and we could still keep going. But I think we are like 47 minutes in. I think we are starting to run dry. Unless you guys have something else you wanna add. Do you have any other ending topics?
That's a good question. I'm dying right now. I'm trying my best not to spaz out.
Honestly, maybe we should maybe we should redo. I don't know. I really want to have a lot to say, but that arguing with my mother is just like killed me.
I mean, if you have any other topics, you talk about them right now. That's fine.
I can't. I'm so fucking tired after that.
Oh,
bullshit.
Alan, do you have any ending topics?
Nothing really much has happened this week, other than controversial stuff.
Yeah. No wait.
With EDP.
I got some.
Not too mad. Well, too mad is always controversial.
But in a good way.
But. In a good way.
EDAP minor 445.
Yeah, we talked about EDP while you were gone. Yeah, we get heavy breathing. Okay, Marcus, you can stop heavy breathing now.
God, they're going at it in the chat. They're just sending pictures, man. They're going insane.
Sending pictures. Hefe, is there anything you'd like to shout out before we close up this episode of the Problematic Podcast?
Yeah, so I was thinking that in Stick Figure episode 19, they should add this awesome stick figure battle. And there's this part in the Stick Figure 7 where the main character literally blows himself up in the name of Allah. And I'm not saying that to be Islamophobic. I love the Muslim people. And I honestly really love that they're big Minecraft fans too. I heard.
Well, I guess that's the closing remark. And as we end this episode, Gavin has shown up, which that's interesting. You decide to join right as we're closing off the episode. Well, thank you all for watching this week's episode.
Oh, man.
Thank you all for watching this week's episode of the Problematic Podcast. Subscribe. Follow us on Spotify so you can watch us on the go.
And tune in next week to discuss race ethics with Hefe.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Last week, Marcus said he was going to talk about VTubers on this week's episode, but we're closing it out, so
we can extend
you have no
it.
time to talk about it now.
No.
We can fucking extend
it!
And just like that, Marcus has lost his mind.